Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today is August 23rd, 2022, and this is episode 536. Today we're looking at 8 Billion Genies number 3 coming out from Image. And since we're on Image number 3, or issue number 3, I should say, you know that this is a recommend. Been loving this comic quite a bit. This is actually a second printing. And I was wondering what's going on. I guess the first print actually sold out before I got to the store. Went this time, I picked up issue 3 and issue 4. Issue 4 was almost gone. I got a first printing of that one, but we'll be reviewing that one shortly. Just want to say that I have been enjoying this one. I thought this issue was the weakest one so far of the 3 issues that I had read. I started reading issue 4 and it picks up in issue 4 again. So this is kind of a transition issue. I'd really like the way the first 2 were going. So with that, let's take a quick look to see who worked on this. We've got Charles Soule and Ryan Brown, or I think Ryan Brown was doing the art and colors and design, the cover. Charles Soule was doing the writing. The letters are by Chris Crank. I don't know if it's a company or an actual person. Color sits by Kevin Nipstein. And Robbie's drawings by Max O'Connell. There you go. Now, this is an Image comic. It came in at $3.99. It has it also has variant covers as well. I just choose to go with cover A if you know me. And the first one, or just a brief synopsis of the story so far. Everybody on Earth, all 8 million people, got a genie all at the same time, and they were granted one wish. And what has been happening has been total mayhem and chaos, because some people, they are really a little bit... how would you say it, a little way out there in their heads, and they create things that they don't realize they're doing, or actually they just want to get back at people, and they use their one wish for that. So we've got, what is cool about the genies, they kind of, each one of them kind of resembles their owner. They'll talk to them, they'll give them other advice and instructions. So it's not like a total fake out, but if they don't ask for the right thing in the right way, it can end up being disastrous. Now, many people have asked for riches, and it doesn't matter in this world anymore because everything is very chaotic. All right. So this guy is wishing for the climate change to stop. And then we see someone else has wished for to be a Santa Claus. And it looks like Santa Claus gets eaten by the moon. Someone has asked the moon, the man in the moon, to come to life. And you can see him eating the reindeer there. So you can tell it's just total chaos in this world. And here we got our things. The first 8 days have gone by. Our population went from 8 billion, it's down to 6 billion now and change. The genie population is just under 5 billion, as many have cashed in their wishes. Some people never got a chance to do their wish. They got killed off before they could wish. And as soon as the wish is made, the genie disappears or evaporates, kind of. So we go back to the Lampwick bar, where the bartender right off the bat said, make this bar a place where no one inside can get hurt by wishes, or the wishes on the outside can hurt us as well, because he's kind of a survivalist. He's got a basement full of supplies and whatnot. So they've been held out for a full week. It's a band. It's a it's a band. It's a couple from China that went to the wrong bar. They were supposed to go to the Lamplighter bar across town. I think this is supposed to be Detroit, and they ended up at the Lampwick. They took the wrong directions. They're from China. So one of them speaks English, the other one doesn't. There's a drunken father and his son. There's a band, like I mentioned, a 3-piece band. And I think that's about it. They were getting ready for the evening when all this stuff happened. Now, it's just been a lot of fun. This one it wasn't quite as much fun. In the last issue, they had Jim Morrison, I think her name was Dorothy Parker, and Ernest Hemingway showed up because somebody wanted them still alive, and they found the bar and found it was a safe place. But what we find out in this issue is that they're called remnants. So they're the remnants of someone's wish. If the original person somehow dies, the remnants disappear as well. So Jim Morrison is going to sing with the band here. So everybody's kind of looking forward to that. And they're not quite sure of his songs because he's been gone for 50 years or so. So they're looking him up. They still have internet and everything because the bartender had wished nothing happened to the inside of the bar, so it's still operating like a normal bar with electricity and everything, where there's total mayhem outside. Now, one of the patrons has wished for his wife to come back. He has died, and since she's died, he has become kind of a drunken fool. Meanwhile, one of the Chinese couples, the man, has donned a kind of wrecking suit, so to speak, and he's going across town to meet with the person he was supposed to. And you can see what people have been kind of wishing for here. There's these diamonds, looks like a video game, kind of a melting ghost, not unlike Pac-Man. There's creatures on the bridge. There's just all kinds of weird stuff happening all over. New construction, new architecture, monsters, all kinds of stuff. And he gets attacked by this vampire. Someone wished to become a powerful vampire, and he's able to strike him down and move on. This is the man that was Chinese. Now his wife didn't go along. She's actually pregnant. She's carrying a baby inside her, and she's about due in 4 months, so she's staying back where it's safe, and they're all getting along pretty well. The bartender can actually communicate with her because he speaks Mandarin for some reason, because he's very worldly. He's actually very worldly. He opened this bar just kind of to live out his life there. So there's been a big fight between the I don't know, he's almost like a mecha. Got this mecha suit on, and he's fighting that vampire. One of the genies is letting the wife know that he's still alive and going okay. Jim Morrison's about to give a concert when, doof, as a remnant, the person that wished him into life, I guess, has passed on, and he is gone now too. So the people can't believe it, and that's when the remnant thing has been explained to them. So now they're worried because the wife, who is a remnant now, she's in danger. If something happens to the husband, she will be gone too. So the son is going to use his wish. In the meantime, the man from China has met up with the person he's supposed to at the lamplighter. Oh no, I'm sorry, this isn't him. Someone just said, "Will you help me?" And he says, "No, I'll help you on the way back. I've got to finish my errand first." And we never really find out if he does actually help him. I'm assuming he might. Because the guy showed him, "Look, I can't go anywhere. Look what's going on with the road. There's like monsters in the road. I can't get past him." And he says, "I'll come back and help you out. I've got to finish my job first." And this is when we see Ernest Hemingway gets his remnant. He becomes non-existent again. The boy decides he's got his wish. He's going to make his wish. He says, "Don't worry, Mom, I really thought hard and long about this one." So here we are at the lamplighter. The Chinese man is just making it there, and he talks to the guy. Apparently he wanted him to sell all these secrets. He had some information about him. He was kind of blackmailing him to sell all these secrets. He's going to hand over a thumb drive. He decides to destroy it instead. Just kind of and then he blasts the guy for blackmailing him, just fries him before that guy can use his wish. So you can see his genie ends up disappearing as well. Saying, "What a waste." So meanwhile, he makes his way back to the bar. They're all happy to see him. He's still alive. As you can see, he's probably been in some kind of fight. He's got green goop glowing on him. She still hasn't used her wish. They're kind of trying to save it. They're trying to be resourceful and use it at the right time. So we have Dorothy. I think her name is Dorothy Parker. She finally takes her last wish. Somebody wanted to have dinner with Dorothy Parker and Ernest Hemingway, and that's how they became to be. So she becomes a remnant, turning away, disappearing. The boy uses his own power, and what he has wished for is to become a superhero so he could protect his mother and father. Very selfless act, and he goes right outside and gets attacked right off the bat by the creatures, and then he runs into a bunch of other people that wish to be superhero, so he's going to join up with them. And that's basically how it ends. So it is a recommend. I am in issue 3. Here's another Charles Soule, Chris Words. I haven't read this. I have no idea. This is an omnibus. God Hates Astronauts. I don't know anything about this. Finally, we get this spacey shot. Something from the Hubble, maybe. So it is a recommend. And it is selling very well. I think this is a surprise hit. Nobody expected this. I know Ashon Comics did a review on the first 3 issues, all in one review, and he has recommended it as well, so I'm not the only one enjoying this comic. So, thanks for stopping by and watching this review of 8 Billion Genies, issue number 3. As always, please like, please subscribe if you haven't. Please leave comments, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. We have issue 4 coming up soon. This is Indie Comics Jones bidding you adieu. Get my finger out of there.